Hey everyone, in this episode, I'm just going to give you a brief overview of the ADHA. When you are enrolled in a dental hygiene program, your faculty sign you up as student members of the American Dental Hygienists Association. And then upon graduation, there's like this short transition where you're still a student member, and then you'll receive documentation to become a full-fledged member. So in this episode, I'm just going to cover the whys and the whats and the hows and why it's important for you to consider being a member of the American Dental Hygienists Association. So as you embark on that professional move into your career, be sure to make sure that you renew your membership as a professional member of your organization. So take a listen. Hey everyone, welcome to the Happy Flosser podcast. My name is Billy Lunt. I am your host, and I am here to talk to you about all things dental hygiene to support you on your journey through the dental hygiene program. Welcome, so glad to have you. While you're enrolled in school, you are part of SADHA, the Student American Dental Hygienists Association. Upon graduation, you want to consider looking into becoming a member of the American Dental Hygienists Association. It's an amazing profession that you're entering, and this is your professional association. You need to be supported, and so you need to become part of this association so that you can be supported. The ADHA is the largest national organization that represents the profession of dental hygienists, and there are more than 226,000 registered dental hygienists across the nation. It was founded in 1923, and the primary goal of the Dental Hygienists Association was to develop a way for hygienists to be able to communicate and cooperate together, to network. Today, this is the largest national organization of dental hygienists. So it's power in numbers, guys. You have to remember that this is a unified force. When there's legislation that we want to get behind, it's better for us to be together and unified in doing that. The ADHA's mission statement is to advance the art and science of dental hygiene, to ensure access to quality oral health care, to promote high standards of dental hygiene, to increase awareness of the cost-effective benefits of prevention, and to represent and promote the interests of dental hygienists. We are advocates for the scope of practice, right? The ADHA advocates that dental hygienists be permitted by state laws to practice to the fullest extent of their education and can be fully utilized in all settings. And we are advocating for this all the time, currently, past, present, and in the future. The other thing that ADHA advocates for is direct access. The ADHA strives to better position the profession to be an integral part of the healthcare system through strategic partnerships and increasing dental hygienists' involvement in the development of new oral health workforce models. And you hear me talk about this kind of sprinkled across multiple episodes on my podcast. We're talking about direct reimbursement, really expanding the scope of practice to equal our knowledge and license portability. Now, ADHA is structured on 3 levels. We have a national level, and that level represents the interests of all hygienists and provides educational and professional development programming. It's made up of 12 geographic districts, and each has representation of constituents. The national organization receives input from the constituents and the components through elected district trustees. Now, the constituent, this is the State Dental Hygienists Association. So for us, it's the New Hampshire Dental Hygienists Association, the NHDHA. The constituent organization serves the components in their jurisdictions by informing them of the national policies and the programs and monitoring current legislation. And then the third level is the component. The ADHA's 375 local dental hygiene associations, also known as component organizations. They form the first line of involvement for individual members. The components involvement, implement community service programs, educational sessions, and offer ideas and support and information about the state and national policies. There are 5 states that don't have components, and New Hampshire is one of them. Each structure has their own executive board, so it's important for you to keep that in mind. We are part of District 1, being represented in New Hampshire. So we are all volunteers in the ADHA New Hampshire state constituent level. We elect officers, we hold state meetings, there's qualified continuing education, and we monitor and bring forth legislation and advocacy. And there's all different hygienists doing all different things across our state, and they all come together through the New Hampshire ADHA organization to communicate and collaborate with one another. NHDHA is a division of the American Dental Hygienists Association, and that was established in 1945. It represents about 1,500 hygienists in the state, and there's around 10 to 15% membership. So this is work that we need to do. We need to continue to strengthen our membership, and this is where you come in once you graduate. Remember what the ADHA stands for and what New Hampshire ADHA does. They manage the state's association budget. Now, 80% of the dollars that you spend to be a member goes to the National Association, and $45 stays in New Hampshire. Your dues help pay for the executive office support and the lobbyist. Now, your voice counts, and the NHDHA is your voice as a member. $45 of your dues stays in the state of New Hampshire, and it allows for us to pay for the executive office support and the lobbyist when we want our voices to be heard. It maintains a relationship with the students in our state dental hygiene school, and there's a yearly leadership award, so some of the dues goes towards that leadership award. It allows us to attend the District 1 workshops in our region, develop public relations with the DuPont Group, our lobbyist, attend monthly NH Oral Health Coalition meetings, the policy and steering committees, monitor the Board of Dental Examiners action items, minutes, and the board packets that are provided, present professional priorities to the Dental Hygiene Committee as needed, support and participate in community outreach, provide quality CEs for our local hygienists, and they help manage the state association budget. So all of our volunteers who are members on our NHDHA do a lot to support and monitor what's going on in and around our license and profession. Currently, our Board of Dental Examiners consists of 2 dental hygienists, 6 dentists, and 1 public member. The Board of Dental Examiners is responsible for the protection of the public by governing and regulating the practice of dentistry and dental hygiene. They look at all licenses and registered applicants who are qualified to practice dentistry and dental hygiene in our state, and they also make and amend the rules and regulations that govern the conduct of all dental examiners. They are responsible for protecting the public. I just want to say that again. They are not responsible for protecting us and our license. That is our job. The Dental Hygienists Committee in the state of New Hampshire within the Board of Dental Examiners consists of 5 members, 1 dental hygienist member of the board, 1 dentist member of the board, and 3 additional dental hygienist members appointed by the governor and council for a term of 3 years. Now, the Dental Hygiene Committee makes recommendations to the Board of Dental Examiners for all things dental hygiene related. For example, reviewing the continuing education audits, drafting language for the renewal of the Certified Public Health Dental Hygienist. Should Certified Public Health Dental Hygienist be required to take additional CEUs in addition to the 20 required hours that are currently in law? If so, how many hours and what topics or subjects? These are examples of things that the committee discusses and decide that whether or not there need to be changes, and then they make that recommendation to the board. They look at the rules and make sure that the language is not outdated, and if it is, a wordsmith makes them more current. Now keep in mind as you graduate that there are some additional benefits to being an ADHA member. The first thing is long-term care, disability, and professional liability insurance, there is a discount for the purchase of some of those insurances that most hygienists are recommended to carry. There's free online CEs and discounts on local CE courses. There's a discount prescription program, educational subscriptions, equipment and uniform discounts, rental car and hotel discounts even. Publications are provided to you as well, which keep you up to date on the latest research, professional standards, and issues facing the profession of dental hygiene. There's also opportunities to serve on the Board of Trustees and the House of Delegates. So if you're passionate about public health and the profession of dental hygiene and advancing the scope of practice, then maybe this is something that's calling to you. For student benefits, there's the Center for Lifelong Learning. There's an annual session for student delegates, the National Board Exam Preparation, which hopefully you took advantage of. There's an employment reference guide, which has an online career center, which is fantastic. There's also a community service award every year and student loan repayment resources for students enrolled in a program. ADHA offers many awards and recognitions for winners, and some of our very own hygienists in our state have been honored nationally for this award. Now, within 1 year of being an ADHA member, there is a Student Leadership Award. So the last thing I'll say, and this is just a message from the NHDHA, get involved, stay involved. We are better together as a profession. Reach out, go onto the website of the ADHA and get to know all of the resources that are available to you as a new graduate. I really hope you will consider maintaining your membership, going from student American Dental Hygienists Association member to full-on Dental Hygienists Association member. This will help keep you connected. Networking is important, having the support is important, and staying current on all of the different policies and legislation that's out there, which is a lot going on right now, guys. That is so important. You've invested a lot of time, energy, and money into becoming a dental hygienist. And now it's time for you to join your professional organization where you can remain and stay current and supported. Hey, are you in dental hygiene school or just got your acceptance letter and just started dental hygiene school and you're worried about how you're going to fit it all in, what the evaluations are like, what the key strategies you need to set up in order to be successful? You don't want to have worked all this time to get accepted into dental hygiene school only to make some pretty major errors in your first and second semester. I've put together a course that will really help you set yourself straight right out of the gate and get yourself started on the right foot in dental hygiene school. Whether or not you're just entering school or you've done your prerequisites and you're just well on your way halfway through, this course is designed to help get you straight and keep you straight so that you can become a dental hygienist. Click the link in the show notes and check it out. I would invite you to send me any questions that you need answered. Questions come up when you listen to this podcast. I have a link in the show notes, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. Also, I would appreciate a review if you have time to leave one. Thank you so much.